my name is Sister Angela Marie, and I grew up in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The first pivotal moment that I remember in my life is when I was 15 years old and I was in Paris with my twin sister and aunt and uncle. And I was at the Chapel of the Miraculous Medal at Rue du Bac. And I remember praying before the body of St. Catherine Labouré, and all of a sudden just being overwhelmed with tears, thinking, I'm going to give my life to God. Now, I was kind of scandalized at myself that I was crying, thinking this should make you happy, but that just made me cry more. So I was talking to this little French sister who said, why are you crying? And I said, I'm going to be a nun, thinking that I was stuck there, that I had to stay there. But she says, don't worry, honey. What did you want to do? And I said, I want to be an Air Force pilot. But she says, don't worry, you can be an Air Force pilot, then be a nun. Just go home, stay close to Jesus, and everything's going to be all right. So when she said, stay close to Jesus, that was very key, because I realized in that moment, I didn't know Jesus enough to surrender my whole self to him. So all through high school, I got to know him in personal prayer more and more, to the point that when I was in high school, I was just praying very simply in my basement, thinking, where will I go to college? What will I do with my life? And I heard this phrase in my heart, and it was, your mission is to permeate my love and liberating truth to the world. And that was very key to me, that Christ's truth will set you free. That my friends in high school who were unhappy or looking for happiness in the wrong places, if we only had Christ, he would set us free for true happiness and joy. So that then when I met our sisters on campus when I was studying, I was a freshman at Steubenville, and I met two Dominican sisters. And I stalked them on the website after meeting them, and the first phrase I saw was, our mission is to spread Christ to the world in a spirit of love and truth. And that phrase just hit me like a bullet, like God the Father was looking at me. And I thought, God the Father has created me with all my desires, knowing exactly who I am, what I'm meant to do, knowing how I am to be fulfilled. And he wants me to be even more happy than I want myself to be. And I was just amazed that the Dominican order had been around for 800 years, this community for 150 years. And here I was, 18 years old, and with this charism implanted in my soul with God the Father wanting to fulfill me. So the story goes on from there, but I answered this call, and the more I said yes to this Dominican vocation, the more I found out who God had created me to be, and the more happiness and fulfillment I discovered. So I just encourage you, if you think the Lord is calling you, to say yes to his call. Be encouraged that God wants you to be happy. He wants you to be more fulfilled and more yourself than you can ever imagine.